just into whatever seat is comfortable for you, whatever that looks like, because we're going about what it feels like. So find yourself into a nice tall posture where you can sit up and just breathe. So you're welcome to close your eyes. You're welcome to find a focal point to focus on. Just make sure that focal point is not on anything that might pop up emails. Someone told me in another virtual class that I teach that their computer was on and they were just watching the emails roll in. So don't do that. Take those few mindful breaths. And I say few, I'd love it if all our breaths could be mindful, but we know we'll get distracted. Take a moment, scan the body, notice how you're feeling, what you're feeling, and maybe even what you're not feeling. What are you noticing? So then as we go through the practice, we can give grace to the areas that need grace. We can give more effort into the areas that can tolerate a little bit more intensity. We can be appropriate with ourselves. With your next exhale, I'm going to change it up on you. With your next exhale, turn your head and look over your right shoulder. Turn your head as far as your head will turn without moving through your shoulders. Just stay here for another breath or two. Next, inhale, bring your head back to the center. Next exhale, turn your head, look over your left shoulder as far as your head will turn. Again, without moving your shoulders, trying to stay upright. Few breaths right here. Next, inhale, bring it back to the center. And again, turn your head, look over your right shoulder as far as your head will turn. Next, inhale, turn your head back center. And again, over your left shoulder, turning your head as far as your head turns, not your shoulders. Taking in a breath, going back to the center with the head. So next, inhale, reach the arms all the way overhead. On an exhale, super gentle twist to the right. So left hand goes to the right knee, right hand's behind you. We're going to stay here for a moment or two, a breath or two. So definitely don't go intense. Make sure your right hip's pulling back just a hair, just so you're not putting too much intensity into the twist with the back. But make sure your head turns as much as your head is comfortable turning into the twist here. Inhale, bring the arms back overhead. Exhale to the left. Right hand to the left thigh. Left hand's behind you. Left hip pulling back just a hair. And again, put the twist in with the neck. It's so easy to just make your head and neck comfortable and not put in that effort. Next, inhale, bring the arms overhead, coming back center. Again, exhale to the right. All the same options and cues apply. And it's okay to find a little movement. Add in a little shoulder roll, add in a little extra intensity into the midsection. Play around with your twist, or you can just settle in. Take it a little bit more yin style where you're going more for the shape of the twist versus the intensity. Next, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the left. You get to decide what's happening here, how it's happening. Next, inhale, bring the arms all the way overhead. Next, exhale, roll it over into your tabletop, onto your hands and knees. Once you get on your hands and knees, take your right hand just to the back of your head. Fingertips are really just touching there. Again, you just want the elbows sticking out to the side. That's our focal point with this. So we're going to inhale, reach the right elbow up high. On an exhale, right elbow tries to touch left wrist. It might touch, it might not. Next, inhale, sweep the elbow out and up again. Exhale, right elbow towards the left wrist. Inhale, the elbow out and up. Exhale, right elbow towards the left wrist. It sounds so weird, like maybe I'm saying it wrong. Inhale, the elbow out and up again. This time as you exhale, just bring your right hand back to the mat. Left fingertips to the back of the head. Left elbow points to the side. Inhale, lifting left elbow up high. On an exhale, left elbow towards your right wrist. It might touch, it might not. Inhale, elbow goes out and up. Exhale, elbow towards the right wrist. Inhale, the elbow out and up. Exhale, elbow towards the wrist. Inhale, elbow out and up. And I lost count. I don't remember if that was 3 or not. So we're going to do it one more time. So exhale, the elbow to the wrist. It's Monday. Y'all know I can't count on Mondays or Thursdays or any other day in between. Inhale, the elbow out and up again. This time as you exhale, bring the left hand down to the mat. Back into your tabletop. So we're going to do that roll through the belly. So on an inhale, allow your belly to sag down with the backside lifting up and behind you. We're going to take that belly, roll it over to one side. So as you exhale, the belly and the back round up as they roll over to the other side and then back down. So we're creating this sideways circle with our abdomen. It's still creating essentially the cat-cow shape within the spine. Next time you have that belly sagging down, take it in the other direction. Of course, it's not really sagging down because you're using muscle control to get it there. With your next inhale, just find your way back into a neutral spine and find your way into down dog, tucking under the toes. Adjust yourself as needed, and then find movement within your pose. Settling into your down dog whenever you're ready to settle into it. Down dog is one of those really good poses to reassess. What do you have happening in your body? What do you feel? What do you notice? Next, exhale, walk your feet to the top of the mat so you're into a forward fold. Being gracious and generous with yourself on the first fold of the practice. Maybe this is your first forward fold of the day. Maybe this is your first forward fold of many, many, many days. So don't force yourself into it too deeply. Next, inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach the arms all the way overhead. Next, exhale, forward fold again. Taking in a breath, lift up halfway. Exhale as you fold. Take your hands towards the mat. They don't have to touch the mat by any means. Don't force it because you can practice this without it. We're going to throw in a little twist here. So left hand's going to sit down either on the floor or just suspended in midair. You could even put left hand on the right shin if that helps. But we're going to place that left hand down towards the center of the mat. Inhale the right arm out the side and up. So the left knee bends, right hip straightens, and the right hip's pulling back. Focus on opening the chest here. So try not to roll that right shoulder forward. Keep it open. Turn your head into the twist with it as much as it's comfortable. I'm not telling you to look at your hand. I'm just telling you to put a twist in your neck. Exhale the right hand down. Replace it where the left one was. Inhale, sweep the left arm out and up. So if you're not touching the floor, right hand can be on the left shin here. Left hip's pulling back. Next exhale, left hand comes down, fold into it. Taking in a breath, lift up halfway. Exhale as you fold. Inhale all the way up to standing, arms reach all the way overhead. Exhale as you fold forward again. Taking in a breath, lift up halfway. Exhale as you fold, hands to the mat. Left foot steps back, low lunge. So bring the left knee down. The right knee's into the lunge. And then we're going to inhale the arms up. So we're into that full low lunge. I say full, but you know, it's not necessarily the full expression for everybody. Bringing the palms together, heart center. Elbows are lifted out to the sides. So no saggy elbows. Lift it up. Taking in a breath. Exhale, twist to the right. So your right hip does pull back a little bit, but at the same time, you're still going deeper into that lunge. So it sounds like it's impossible. Sometimes it feels impossible. Just know that it's there. Inhale, back center. Same direction. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back center. One more time. Exhale, twist to the right. Next breath. Lengthen the arms long. So notice that my left arm, it's not in the center of the mat because that's not how deep my twist goes. So my left arm's a little bit more to the left side, and that's okay. Right hand then comes to the right hip, like you've got some sass to let out. Next, inhale, left arm reaches up. And then without facing forward, stay into that twist. I want you to find a little length here. Length through the left side of the body, reaching that left arm up and over. So keep this right shoulder open. That's why it's on the right hip, the right elbows pulling back. Next, exhale. Left hand comes all the way to the mat, right there by your right foot. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Reach for the sky. Turn your head into the twist as much as is comfortable. You know there's a fine line between pain and discomfort. Exhale, right hand comes down. Lift the left knee. So you're into runner's lunge. And then take your right foot back to the mat, back to the back of the mat, into your high plank. Exhale into a chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Step or jump your feet to the top of the mat. Lift up halfway. Exhale as you fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Arms reach all the way overhead. On an exhale, fold forward. Taking in a breath, lift up halfway. Exhale as you fold. So, same thing with that folding twist we did earlier. Left hand's on the mat or the right shin. Inhale, right arm sweeps out and up. Left knee bends. Right hip pushes back. Exhale, right arm comes down, fold. Right hand replaces the left. Inhale, left arm out and up. So right knee's bent, left leg straight. Next exhale, fold forward. Taking in a breath, lift up halfway. Exhale as you fold, hands to the mat. Right foot steps back, low lunge. So right knee comes down. Inhale the arms up. Bringing palms together, heart center. Elbows lifted out to the sides. On your next exhale, twist to the left. Your left hip does pull back just a hair, like a minute little tiny millimeter. Next, inhale, bring it back center. Next, exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, bring it back center. One more time, twist to the left. We're gonna stay here. So with our next inhale, we lengthen the arms out wide to the sides. Now again, my right arm's not the center of the mat. Left hand to the low back, left elbows pulling towards the center, towards the midline. So you can then inhale, right arm sweeps up. So there's some length occurring on the right side of the body. Next, exhale, right hand to the mat. Inhale, the left arm reaches high for the sky. We're in our low lunge, our twisting low lunge. There's several variations of this. This is just one of them. Next exhale, left hand comes down. Lift the right knee, left foot steps back, high plank. On an exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Step or jump your feet to the top of the mat. Lift up halfway. Exhale as you fold. Inhale all the way up to standing, arms all the way overhead. This time, palms together, heart center. Putting your weight into your right foot. Left knee lifts up in front of you. So we're going to take this right hand to the outside edge of the left thigh. Inhale, sweep open the left arm. Turn the head to follow the left arm. And then this is very much a balance pose. You can always put a big toe on the floor if you want it, need it. Next, inhale, come back to center, palms back together at heart center. Left foot now steps back, crescent lunge. Left foot steps to the back of the mat, right knee's bent. Inhale, reach the arms up for a moment. On your next inhale, you're going to straighten your right leg. So essentially, we're working our way into a pyramid fold and then into a twisting triangle. But there's some variations that we're going to talk about here. So right leg is straight. On an exhale, hinge forward. Fold all the way over your right leg. You might get hands to the floor. You might get hands to your right shin. So currently my left heel's lifted. In a standard pyramid and twisting triangle, that left foot would be flat. So you have a choice. Keep the heel lifted or step the foot in and go flat with your foot. No right or wrong answer here. Your choice, what you feeling, what you thinking. So my right hip's pushing back. Right hip's pushing back. Left hip's pulling forward. The left hand's going to stay down. Inhale, right arm out and up. So this is one of those poses, your twist might not be as big. That's okay. Take what you have. Use what you have. Play into it. Play around with the pose. Exhale. Right hand comes down. Weight goes into the right foot. Now, this is a time that if you have like a block to use, I'd grab a block or a chair or a wall to hold on to. All are acceptable. Because we're going to put all the weight into that right foot. Lift the left leg. Whew. So twisting warrior 3 variation. So left hand stays down. Inhale, right arm out to the side and up. Now mine goes pretty parallel with the floor, and that's pretty standard. But you're welcome to take it higher if you want to take it higher. You're welcome to twist a little bit more here if that's what your body's seeking. Next, exhale, right hand comes back down. Left foot comes to the back of the mat. So you can then plant it down. Right foot steps back to meet it. High plank. Exhale through your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Step or jump your feet to the top of the mat. Lift up halfway. Exhale as you fold. Inhale all the way up to standing, arms all the way overhead. Pull your palms together, heart center. Weight goes to the left foot. Right knee lifts up. Left hand to the outer edge of the right thigh. Inhale, sweep open the right arm. Turn your head to follow as much as you can without losing your balance. And if you lose your balance, no worries. You just find your way back into the pose. Next breath, bring it all back center. Palms together, heart center. Right foot steps back to your crescent lunge. So left knee is bent, right heel's lifted. Arms go up for the moment. Taking in the breath, straighten the left leg. Exhale as you hinge forward over this left leg. You decide if the right heel stays lifted or you step it in and put it flat. There's no right or wrong answer. What's working for you? The right hand stays down, either on the ground or on your left shin. Inhale, left arm out to the side and up. Again, turn your head, putting some of that rotation into the neck. Exhale the left hand down. And again, this is one of those times that if you want to put your hands on a block or a chair instead, it's always allowed. Weights to the left foot as you lift up the right leg. Inhale, left arm goes out to the side and up. The twist isn't as big here either, so very much okay to not turn your head with this one. Exhale the left hand down, right foot to the back of the mat. So left foot can step back to meet it. And you can exhale into a chaturanga. Inhale, up dagger cobra. Exhale, down dog. Step or jump your feet to the top of the mat. Lifting up halfway. Exhale as you fold. Inhale all the way up to standing, arms all the way overhead. Exhale, chair pose. I know you're excited for a chair pose. I know, because it's Monday and I don't know. Did we do? I know we did it last Monday, but I don't think we did chair pose Thursday. Or if we did, we only did 2. So bring your palms together, heart center. Elbows lifted out to the sides here. So we're going to twist with a chair. Several options here. On an exhale, you can just twist to the right. Perfectly normal. Great. Pull that right hip back. You're good. You have that option to add in a hinge where you hook the left elbow to the right thigh. Striving to keep hips low. They want to lift, make things easier. Okay. Knees don't have to be parallel unless you go over a more intense twist and your back can tolerate it. Next exhale, forward fold. Hang out here in this fold for just a moment. Taking in a breath, lift up halfway. Exhale as you fold. Inhale all the way up to standing, arms all the way overhead. Exhale, chair pose. Bring your palms together, heart center, elbows lifted up. Exhale, twist to the left. You can stay in a standard twist, or you can add that hinge where right elbow hooks the left thigh. Again, knees don't have to stay parallel with each other. You do want that left hip to pull back just a fraction of a hair. And if that means your right hip pulls forward, no worries. Will you possibly be told in other practices by other teachers to keep your knees parallel? Yes. But I'm more worried about you not injuring yourself. I don't want that. Finding the intensity that works for you. So I'm going to give you options. Next exhale, forward fold. Taking in a breath. Lift up halfway. Exhale as you fold. Hands to the mat. Step back for down dog. Once you're in your down dog, left hand goes down, grabs the outside of the right leg. So I grab calf. You might grab ankle or thigh. Doesn't matter. But use that hand on the leg as leverage to pull yourself to look underneath the right arm. Inhale back to your down dog. And we take the other side, so right hand to the outer edge of the left leg. Bring your hand back to down dog. And bring your knees down to the mat. Swing your legs out in front. Once you get your legs out in front, let's go left leg long. Right knee crosses on top. Striving for knee on knee. Doesn't always get there. You might be ankle on thigh, and that's okay. You have this option. Left leg can stay long, or you can bend the left knee, so long as both hips are on the ground. Doesn't matter, because yeah, the hips are getting a little love right now, but we're gonna twist. So we're gonna take this left arm to the right side of the right thigh. Now I'm taking my arm down. You're welcome to hook the elbow, keep the arm bent, whatever works for you. So left arm, right side of the right thigh. Right hand reaches behind you. Taking in a breath, lengthen up. On an exhale, right hip pulls back. Twist through the abdomen. Open the chest and shoulder. Turn the head to follow as much as is comfortable. And just like I said at the beginning of the practice, when we did that seated twist, you can choose for more intense, or you can settle in and take a yin variation. A yin variation literally means you're not sitting up as tall. I'm not saying you're slouching, but you're a little bit more comfortable, where there might be a little round in your spine. And that's okay, because you're going for that generalized shape of the twist, not necessarily trying to go deep, deep, deep. It's all about what you're looking for. Taking in a breath, bring it back to center. Untangle the legs and switch sides. So this time, excuse me, this time right leg is long, left knee crosses on top. Again, we're striving for knee on knee. Does not always get there. Might be ankle on thigh. Right leg can stay long, or you can bend it, so long as you're not sitting on the heel. We're going to twist to the left this time. So right arm to the left side of the left side. Left hand's behind you. Inhale as you lengthen up. As you exhale, left hip pulls back. Twist through the abdomen. Open the chest, shoulder. Turn the head to follow, but only to a comfortable part. Don't take it too deep. Don't hurt yourself trying to make a bigger twist. And if you do nothing else, just breathe. Next, inhale, come back to center. Untangle the legs. Excuse me. Send them both long in front of you. And on an exhale, we're going to fold here. So fold, find your way into a fold. Welcome to bend your knees. You're welcome to round your back because I want you to find length through the back. So if you were to straight back this fold, you wouldn't get the length to the spine. That's what I'm seeking. So round your back if that's comfortable for you. Take this a little bit more restful. So a little bit more yin style, where you're not trying to go deeper. You're not trying to go for a huge length of the back because we're going to stay here for a few breaths. So you don't have to go for an intense pose. Next, inhale, roll yourself all the way back up. Bend your knees so you can roll yourself down onto your back. That forward fold stretch was meant to counterpose all the twists that we did. So of course we want to do one more twist just to end on a good note. So pull the knees into the chest, hug them there for a moment. Next, exhale, take both of your knees to the right side of the body. Arms wherever you want them to go, so long as left shoulder stays down on the mat. Take this twist however is comfortable for you, whatever feels good for you here. Next, inhale, bring the knees back into the chest. Hug them there, squeezing in nice and tight. And as you exhale, knees to the left. Again, however you want to take the twist, so long as right shoulder stays down on the mat. Taking in a breath, bring the knees back into the chest. Hug them there, squeeze it in nice and tight. This is where you get to really thank yourself for coming into the practice today. Giving yourself this gift that is a yoga practice. And as you exhale, find your way into Shavasana. Into that sweet, sweet, comfortable spot where you can settle in. You can lengthen and deepen your breath. And allow yourself to relax. And give yourself the rest that you deserve. Bringing the awareness into your breath, into your body. As you start to make those little movements that start to reawaken the body. Starting the movement really small. And then working your way up, fingers and toes and ankles and wrists and arms and legs, and even add movements into the head and neck and any other movements your body needs to reawaken. And roll to one side of your body into a fetal position. Taking a moment to just breathe. Breathe and assess what's going on. What's going on, not just physically, but are there changes mentally and emotionally? And hopefully those changes are for the better. Hopefully we took out all the funk of Monday. Emphasis on the N in the word funk. We all know sometimes I say the other F word. Next, inhale, come all the way up to a seated position. Once you get there, close your eyes again and take another moment to notice what's happening or what's not happening in the body. Sometimes that change occurs as well. And then bring your palms together at heart center with all of the gratitude for joining me in practice today. With everything in me, thanking and honoring everything in you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Awesome. Glad you joined me on a Monday, and we can do it again on a Thursday.
Namaste, Deanne. I'm funk free.
Good. I'm glad you're out of the funk. Welcome back, Linda. Glad you're back.
Me too.
Hey,
Thank you. Hey, guys.
All right. We'll do it again Thursday, but yeah, we'll do it Thursday. That's all there is. So.
Have a great week, ladies.
You too.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.